are a food or beverage brand looking to grow on Amazon, this video is for you. I'm going to share insights and lessons we have learned from working with many brands having sold millions of products specifically in food and beverage categories. Let's go. Welcome, my name is Irina Balurko. I'm a partner at Red Rocks e-commerce, where we help brands launch and grow profitably on Amazon Marketplace. And today's video is specifically for food and beverage category, which I have a love and hate relationship with. Love because it's always fun to work and help with food or beverage brand, especially when they know who they are. But it's also hate in a sense of it's a category that usually doesn't have a lot of margin, right? So it's not skincare, it's not supplement. And we know that Amazon has fairly strict P&L model to make it work. So it makes it really hard. So we have found, certain ways to boost profitability, but also there's just different nuances specifically for food or beverage products. So I wanted to share this with you to help you grow profitably on Amazon. All right, so let's start. First one is get your product offer for Amazon right. That sometimes means taking your products and putting them on Amazon, but more often than not, I would say most of the time, it means actually thinking through what your product offers are going to be on Amazon, a considerable variety of factors, and then create Amazon specific SKUs. A lot of times it's driven by, most of the times actually probably driven by a P&L model, right? Because usually you cannot, if your single SKU is $2.99, $4.99, $7.99, and so on, it is just not going to be workable on Amazon. So you have to think through that. And if you're not sure, if you feel like you haven't gotten right, make it your priority to get it right. It's an offer that sells, it's an offer that has profitability path, it's an offer that supports or gets customers in their journey within your brand or gets customers into your brand. It's an offer that you can operationally, fulfillment-wise deliver on. So all those things have to be considered to be a right product offer for Amazon. The second one is know Amazon economics model. This is fairly generic piece of advice because if you run a business, you know your economics model, right? You should know your numbers, the good old, the balance sheet and income statement and so on. But I think for Amazon, because there's a specific set of fees, some are fixed, there's a big variable bucket, understanding how it works, and especially if you use FBA, I get a lot of questions around that. It adds its own kind of a complexity as well as benefits. So know that, of course, we have a transactional breakdown. If your item is $19.99, you have your referral fee, FBA fee, so you get $12.50, so to say, and then because transactional fees are going to be single SKU kind of economics is going to be really foundation of your overall Amazon P&L picture. So understand that. And then of course you have a variable bucket. Usually that is, the marketing is where we usually approach is as percentage of total sales, right? So kind of know how Amazon fees work, then it will help you make your right decision, looking for your profitability picture ahead or improving your profitability if you are already there. So the next one is manage your FBA inventory well. So FBA inventory management, because you are, even if you're not perishable item, you still have expiration date. You still have, I think just a little bit more sensitivity. It's food, right? Even if you could be more breakable, let's say glass jar and so on, or if you are meltable, if you're chocolate or half chocolate or meltable ingredients. So you have that additional complexity that sets you apart from shirts and so on and shoes. With FBA, you have time limits, how far expiration date can be out, and you have meltable timelines, right? April through October. So we usually recommend for food and beverage have shorter replenishment cycles, right? Obviously your sales velocity have to be considered, have them shorter, and really have a good sense of, when you have unfulfillable, unsellable inventory, what are the most common reasons? So that way you can catch any type of expiration is the most common one too, because obviously that dips into your P&L. So understand inventory, FBA, inventory management, if you use FBA. The next one is, so that would be number 4, I think, would be lean into your lifetime value of a customer. You are a consumable, right? And of course, that's going to cost you something to acquire a customer, at least with paid advertising, right? And then you also should have a sense of your overall value of a customer, how often they come back. Now, listen, if you're thinking, okay, I don't know that on Amazon, that's okay, because Amazon makes it difficult to extract that. It's not that straightforward. But you can always look at a repeat buyer rates. There is third-party seller tools, like we use Seller Legend, they can give you a sense of percentage of repeat buyers, and you can look through the history of repeat orders. So you can get that information. If you still not sure, rely on your knowledge outside of Amazon, because while Amazon customer behavior may be slightly different, overall it's, you're still going to know that customers are customers. So why is it lean into LTV? Because it will help you with the right decision-making process. That is especially crucial for marketing. Because again, if we're looking at a price points, you're probably not going to be $99.99, right? $79.99 or $80 or $50, $100 items. So if you look at the marketing expense, often I hear, okay, ACoS is a metric, right? So average cost of sales. So I spent $1,000 and I got $2,000 back. That's one metric. But with food and beverage, you need to really look at LTV, because if it costs you $30 to acquire a customer, and if you know that average value of a customer is $80, that gives a different perspective, right? And then it adds to the fact that paid marketing helps you with organic sales and so on. So knowing that will help you have a longer term perspective of with big decisions such as allocation of marketing budgets. Okay, so all right, next one is make your product pages appealing. Using Amazon speak, I would usually say, make sure your product pages, your brand presence is optimized. And by that, I mean, you have your SEO, your keywords, your copy, your images, your video. But for food and beverage category, for you specifically, I use word appealing because your pages need to look as if I want to lick my computer screen when I'm looking at them on Amazon. I know it's a fairly kind of a childish, fairly blunt type of comparison, but it's that important, which means your visuals, right? So your visuals need to be so amazing, so appealing, because that's how with food and beverage often customers make their decisions. So it literally is how you convert, right? How you get sales. Making your product pages appealing will be golden goose that lays eggs over and over and over. Okay. All right. The next one is create a variety pack. With variety packs here, I'm not just talking about bundles. I'm not talking about make a 2, 4, 6 pack of the same thing. So usually we have flavors, right? In food and beverage category. What we have found through our empirical experience, years of it, millions of dollars sold, is that inevitably variety pack becomes, if not bestseller, one of the best sellers. It's logical, right? Customers like variety. Often it serves as an entry point to the brand when I'm not sure. I don't want to get, unless I really, really love the flavor, then I may get the, 12 pack of the same thing. But variety pack becomes completely inevitable and essential. So set yourself up for success. Get it from the get-go if you can. If not, really think about it as soon as you can, because again, it will become really so foundational to getting customers into your brand, and it will pay off in a lot of ways, bringing customers back with the single flavors and so on. So create a variety pack. Last but not least, create a bulk offer. By that, I mean setting higher than what you think should be a normal pack, and really in number of units. For example, if you have 2, 6, 8, 12 pack, have a 24, have a 36 or 48, depending. Really the higher number of units pack. And the reason for that is really psychology of pricing. It's not a secret, right? So the human behavior is such that we will, if you're given 3 options, we're going to lean towards middle. That's just how it works. With bulk offer, you really help push that average order value up, because you're giving that kind of a little bit insane stock up, pile up. I think the end of the world is coming type of offer. Now you cannot always use FBA for that. It becomes oversized. Sometimes the numbers just don't work. But if you are able to deliver on that self-fulfillment, or especially if you're able to even use FBA for that, do add that. And put it at last because it's not critical for success, but it really helps you do those incremental improvements when you get to that point of where you really need to start squeezing things out of Amazon instead of just kind of chasing volume and chasing sales. Okay, so let's go through this food and beverage specific lessons that help you be successful on Amazon. So the first one is create a right product offer for Amazon. Number 2, know Amazon economics model. Number 3, manage FBA inventory well. Number 4, lean into LTV, lifetime value of a customer. Number 5, make your product pages appealing. Number 6, create a variety pack. And the last one, create a bulk offer pack. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If you have any comments, drop them below. If you need help growing on Amazon, you can find us at redrocksecommerce.com, and we'll talk soon.